What's going on, folks? Zeek here with another banger of a video. No fancy intros. If you guys saw the thumbnail, you know what we're doing. We're putting together a limited edition 3.5 inch Sasquatch collaborated HaleHound CYD. I told Jesse and Sasquatch, dude, this thing is a piece of art. The links will be available for you in the description below. Let's go ahead and put this to the rear. I'm going to show you guys what I use for my builds. This is a 1.25 pitch pin and plug wire harness kit. Now these are two separate kits. This is going to make your life a whole lot easier, and I'll show you why. We have some surgical blades that I need to go ahead and swap out. We have a soldering iron. We've got our wool, solder wire, some snips. The case comes with its own hardware. I have a 1000 milliamp hour battery. Let's see, got some flux paste, toothbrush for cleaning up the flux. We got some alcohol in a spray bottle, and I think that's it. For the antennas, I do have a tuned 915 right here. I have a 2.4 stubby for the NRF right here. This is for the CC1101. And then for GPS, even though we have a cutout for the ceramic antenna, which I might use, I am also probably going to design something to go in the GPS antenna slot to fit a SMA, another SMA port for the Bolt and Dart orange GPS antenna. What is in the box? We all want to know. All right, got my 3.5 right here. We have our harnesses for the CC1101, the NRF, and the GPS module. You have your 5-volt charging boost module and your buck module behind it. I went ahead and ordered the V2 with the GPS added on. These are our two radios. And then here we would have our red PN532, but as you can see on this, it says this isn't available. This isn't available to anyone yet. I want to say that's what it says. Appreciate you, Jesse. So this is what the newer kits are going to be coming with. And also for the Cinder Ferret, this is going to be changing very soon too, along with the firmware for the new Cinder Ferret that comes out. So stay tuned for that. Very exciting. But this is our new RFID chip. Look at the size difference. This is going to come out so clean. Pretty nifty, right? All right, so that is what is in the case. This one's actually pretty cool. Comes in that light reflection finish. All right, so this is my 2.8. Okay, and this is the 3.5. So obviously the 3.5 is wider, but it is shorter, and dare I say, just as slim. In the hands, this actually feels a lot smaller than this. Let us move on to the actual build. That's my version of a Sasquatch transfer. I want to give a huge shout out to, I want to say, BK Broiler. Phenomenal job, brother. If you go to halehound.com and you click on any of the kits, you will see a link for the build guide, and that was put together by BK Broiler. It's super easy. It's actually what we're going to be referencing and what I will have linked in the description for you. And we'll go ahead and get our switch circuit modules, I guess, installed, and I will go ahead and walk you guys through how to get your power management set up. So here we have our mock setup. As you can see, for our back case, we have our V2. On the bottom, we have our 3 modules. We have the charging module. We have our newest addition to the RFID chip. And then we have our buck convert module below it. In between the V2 and the modules, we have our switch. And then I believe I oriented my 3.5 CYD correctly. And that is going to, let's not forget our battery. Let's not forget our battery. Believe that's probably going to go something like that. We'll get that situated. And there we have it. That is what she looks like. So fitment check complete. We can go ahead and take this portion, put it to the side, because what we are going to focus on is getting our switch circuit completed. And what we're going to do is map everything out on our case. We're going to get everything where it needs to go. We're going to go ahead and get our GPS harness situated. We're going to split it as such and wire it in conjunction with our buck module, our boost module, and our switch as shown. Now feel free to pause whenever you have to, but if everything is good, you can add power, flip the switch, and you should be able to get your first radio to pass. Thumbs up. So if this is your first time building this project, I just want to say congrats. You have the easy part out the way. To make this simple, let's go ahead and open up the diagram from the PDF. Let's go ahead and open up the GitHub. And then we're going to take a look at our V2 as well as our new RFID chip, because we're going to wire everything the way I like. And we're going to start with MOSI. As you can see, I got all of my MOSI wires mapped out, even on my RFID chip. This is what they look like coming together to one wire to the JST connector or the plug. This is it connected, and this is what they all look like. And I know what you're thinking, Zeek, why are they all the same color? Well, in my opinion, if we can knock out SCK, MOSI, and MISO in one go, finishing off the NRF is going to be easy. Finishing off the CC1101 is going to be just as easy, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Alright, so I already have my rig completely installed. The only reason why I have it apart still is because I needed to install the battery, flip the switch, and we'll get the rest of the passes for our radios. But since I have it apart, I want to show you guys why I started wiring my rigs like this. So as you saw, green is for SCK, MISO, and MOSI. So as long as those three work between the three modules, that's the NRF, the CC1101, and the RFID module, I don't care what color they are. The firmware is going to tell me when I go to test the radios what pins I need to check. I go back to the diagram, look at the JC connector. Maybe I have to push them in completely to seat it, or whatever. It's going to tell me which of those pins are done. So if we knock those three out, the only other three we need to worry about, and this is for the NRF, is power, which we're going to join with our CC1101, and then we're going to join that to our buck module. Pin 2 on the NRF is your CE, I believe, and that is going to go to pin 16, and that is on this side of the ESP. The next one is CS, I believe, and CS is going to be going to IO26 on this side of your ESP. And as long as you have the diagram from the GitHub, the PDF from the actual website, halehound.com, and the manual for the modules, you're going to be fine. Trust me. Knock out MISO, MOSI, and SCK for those three modules, and then move on and finish the radio. And then once that radio's done, move on to the CC1101. Now for the CC1101, mine's a little different. I did not use this I2C connection point at all. For pin 35, I just went with this pin right here on this JST, and everything else is the same. Knock out the three between the other three modules, knock out those three, and then do one at a time. Finish your NRF, finish your CC1101, finish your RFID, and you'll be good to go. So next thing we're going to do is close this up, get our antennas on, and I wanted to let you guys know I'm just going to throw another bolt and dart wireless antenna and the HackRF telescopic antenna. It just looks clean to have them all, you know, unified. And that's what we're going to do. So I'm very excited to see the final product of this build. Let me know if you guys are too in the comment section below. Hang in there. Let's go ahead and do the final reveal. Alright folks, and there we have it. My first official HaleHound DIY kit. I think the antenna choice was a no-brainer. These look amazing. And dude, we got this built just in time for the 3.6 version of the firmware that HaleHound just released. I mean, this is the best device and educational pen testing tool that you can build for yourself. I mean, hands down. It has a lot going for it in this tiny little package, and I look forward to showcasing some more demos for you guys in the shorts to come, especially with this new firmware. But yeah, man, definitely go check out the GitHub. Leave a star for the repo for Jesse. The man is doing amazing things, and he's not stopping anytime soon. But yeah, my name's Zeke. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.